Good morning, it's Patrick the Okie Shaver. It is Saturday, June the 9th, if I'm remembering correctly. Got a special shaver in the den this morning. I was going to do a video with it. It's on loan from HD Shaves. Sent it to me. It's not his, I guess, really. But the guys from Wolfman have come up with it's a WR4, I think is what the prototype is called, and this is the prototype. Just the head. This is a Henson handle, which looks pretty good with it, I think. But HD sent it to me, and I was going to use it on today's shape. I'm not going to do. I'll tell you what I think about it. It's, your mileage may vary, kind of thing. But he was kind enough to send it to me to try out, and I have had good shaves with it this week. I've used it 3 or 4 times. So we'll be using that for the shaver. And my where I work, our office manager, she was on vacation last week. She was missed, by the way, of course. But she brought me back a fine set of fine. Some platinum and platinum set fine, which is a Creta Venus dupe, homage, copy, whatever you want to say. And to me, I like this one pretty well. It's not over the top. A lot of them are way stronger than what I would like, which is kind of strange. But that scent to me can be overdone. That's just my opinion. But I've got some lather ready to go here in the Captain's Choice bowl with the redone vintage ever ready. I've used this 2 or 3 times this week also, and I enjoy it. I've had a few fine soaps, but some of the I can't remember what I've had. Aquamarine and Latigo, I think, and I wasn't too big on the performance was fine, but I didn't care for the scent so much, I guess is what it was. It's about 68 degrees out, which is really nice for us right now, but it's raining and people have got hay down all over the place, and I'm sure they're talking bad about the rain, but wanting it at the same time. Anyways, I will shut my gob and get on with this shave. Hope y'all all had a good week and you're good and well and getting some rest, or on your way to getting some rest, or whatever. My son started his first real job this last Monday. He was in orientation all week, and he went to work for the Veterans Administration hospital here, at the hospital here in Muskogee. And his first day to report to work was this morning. He's in the process of moving out. And when I woke up at about 7:20 this morning, my wife was gone. She was over cleaning his rent house for him. Which, that's just her. She's just that way. She's bought about $9,000 worth of stuff for them boys. I said, I don't know why you bought cleaning products for her. They're probably not going to use them. She said, they will. Well, we'll see. Alright, and in this WR4, we've got a, I think it's a Feather Professional. It's going to be on its 3rd or 4th use. We'll see how she does. Anyways, here we go, first pass. My use of Artist Club Shavers was pretty limited. I got in on a pass around. Uh, 5 or 6 years ago, probably, maybe 4 to 5 years ago, and it was Res Rock Hawk, I guess it was, and it seemed to be fine. I used it for a week with different blades, and some blades worked, some blades didn't work at all. This blade seems to be one of the better ones I've used. Unlike the Feather DE blades, this one will last a little bit. It just you get with the DE blade, a Feather DE blade, it seems like that the first shave is a little bit harsh, or it usually is kind of harsh. The second shave is pretty good. Third shave is pretty good, but partway through the fourth one, there's no sharpness left. And as much as those rascals cost, I want 4 or 5 shaves out of them. And most of the times I use a blade twice and it's done. But if you're going to pay for feathers, I want them to last and be comfortable and do a good job for a little bit longer, for 3 times the price. All right, here we go. Leather up for pass 2. But the reason why I never really got into artist clubs, I've got every other kind of razor. I may as well have gotten into those too. Is that it's just another blade to buy, and they are. I haven't checked prices on them in a while. I don't know exactly, but they're not cheap. Don't know what y'all's impressions are of the the fine accoutrement stuff, but what I've used, I've liked pretty well. I've got a bottle of fine American blend, and that's aftershave, and I really enjoy using it. Like it a lot. And this is pretty nice stuff. And the woman that got it for me sure didn't have to buy me anything, especially something like this. But she's one of those people that pay attention to people's hobbies and their likes, and like Christmas time, if there's a guy that's kind of a gearhead that we work with, and she might get him a set of wrenches or something to work on cars, or honey buns. He really likes honey buns. But he's just one of those people that pays attention to other folks. So overall, I've not had any complaints with this shaver. Does a really good job. It if you're used to using a DE or a single edge like me, and you put a artist club in there, and you realize it doesn't take near as many passes, you think, how in the world did I get this far in this shave already? Alright, here we go. Lather up for pass 3. I've used a few Wolfman razors. They weren't ever mine. I won't pay the money that they cost. And not just Wolfman, there's a lot of them I won't. I just won't do it. But if that's what you want to do, hey, good for you. I've recently bought 2 new razors, I mean within the last couple of months. And they weren't expensive razors. The Carve Overlander's one of them, and then the Game Changer 84. And I like them both, but I think my vintage stuff gives nearly as good a shave, or probably a little bit better shave. I don't know if it's got something to do with the blade gap or what, but I don't know. I talk myself into buying and selling stuff awful quick. All right, here we go. Pass 3. I want to say it was HD sent me the Wolfman, the single edge prototype to use. There's a video somewhere on my channel. But when I looked them up for the price, man, pretty darn expensive. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but quite expensive. It's a good shaver, don't get me wrong, but man. I'll say it was good. I don't remember it being bad. Yep, I think this one worked. does a good job, I think. I appreciate HD letting me borrow it. You know, like I said, this isn't a review. I'm not a good review kind of guy, but all right. Yes, sir. And it's 10 o'clock, I guess, right now. And I shaved yesterday morning about 6 or so, a little before 6 probably, but that's what I had, you know, 28 hours growth or whatever it was. Knocked it right down. Plenty good enough shave. Okay. Now for the fine platinum splash. Here we go. Yeah, and this is a little more subdued. I don't know. Not that there's anything lacking, it's just not as bright, maybe, as some of the other creative Vendas I've tried. There's some menthol to this, which I could honestly do without, but, you know, if that's the only complaint, I think I'll be all right. Now, I've got a friend who's allergic to it. It really messes him up. He can't use anything with menthol. All right. Let me recap and I'll get off here and let y'all go. Good grief. All right, today we used the Wolfman WR4 Artist Club razor. Even though this is a prototype, it looks like fit and finish is pretty darn good. I had no complaints with this. I've used it 4 or 5 times this week. It's giving me a good shave every time. The first shave was a little rough, but I think it was because of the blade, maybe. I don't know. Very sharp blades. Then for the aftershave and soap, we used fine platinum. Very good, very nice of our office manager to think of me. And then for the dang it, brush, we use the Ever Ready, the black over green with the gold specks in it. I love this brush. The knot's a little thirsty, a little hoggish, but other than that, it's okay. Or it's pretty good, I guess. Anyways, I'll get off here and let y'all go. Thank you very much for spending your time with me and watching. Comment below if you got questions or you want to give me the raspberries or whatever it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be careful, stay safe, and Lord willing, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you.